is the Reality Check, your source for all news that's actually important. Here, we look past the tweets and statements and talk about the real news. What is that? It's anything that affects the following 7 things. Good jobs, affordable quality healthcare, investing in children, empowering people over special interests, equal opportunity for all, sustainable infrastructure, and clean air, water, and energy. If it affects those, then it's real news and it's important. Hey everyone, I'm Hugo Perez and welcome back to Reality Check. This episode, we're going to be discussing the end of the world. So basically, there's a nuclear arms treaty called the INF, or Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, which prevents countries that signed that treaty from creating or keeping mid-range nuclear weapons. The INF treaty eliminated all of Russia and America's land-based ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and missile launchers with ranges of 500 to 5,500 kilometers. The treaty did not apply to air or sea-launched missiles. By May 1991, the two nations had eliminated 2,692 missiles, followed by 10 years of on-site verification inspections. However, America has accused Russia of violating this treaty, which Russia has repeatedly denied.
Russia has violated the terms of the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty without remorse. To this day, Russia remains in material breach of its treaty obligations not to produce, possess, or flight test a ground-launched intermediate-range cruise missile system with a range between 500 and 5,500 kilometers.
The American government is basically saying if Russia is going to violate this treaty and use these weapons, we will need to make sure we have them as well. Though this is sound enough logic, it is still extremely worrying that the two countries with the most nuclear weapons are now planning on making even more. Mikhail Gorbachev, the former Soviet General Secretary who signed the INF with Ronald Reagan, has stated that the idea of pulling out of the treaty is not the work of a great mind. The decision was criticized by Chairman of the U.S. House of Representatives Committees on Foreign Affairs and Armed Services, who said that instead of crafting a plan to hold Russia accountable and pressure it into compliance, the Trump administration may have offered Putin an easy way out of the treaty and has played right into its hands. On top of that, while there is no evidence Russia is sticking to the treaty, there is also no evidence that they aren't. If this ends badly, it could literally mean the end of civilization. And already, America is not a part of 2 out of 3 main anti-nuclear weapon treaties, and they might soon drop the third. That's really bad. As Jigar Khatria Medium explains, mutually assured destruction means that no one presses that big red button because right now, there can be no winner in a nuclear war. However, using new technology, it is possible to use nuclear weaponry without having mutually assured destruction. So basically, we can go one of 2 ways. We can roll the dice with all of humanity and try to make nuclear war winnable, or we can make it impossible for nuclear war to happen. So on to our scale. I mean, if the world ends, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we're all dead anyway, so I guess that's a negative on everything? Should we just drop 7 points and be done? Yes? Okay. So, if this happens, we're all gonna die. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. You don't have many left anyway.